Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Fireant Fishing, and today we're going to be talking about the trolling motor mount. Alright guys, so before we get into any of that, I want to give you a sneak peek into next week's video. Alright, so the electrical stuff is definitely like my biggest weak point. I was not very confident about how to hook any of this up, but I had a huge breakthrough in my brain the other day, and I think I figured this thing out. I've been working hard to really understand it so I can put out a very good video for you guys, because I'm sure a lot of you are having questions and issues with your electrical stuff too. So I think I got that figured out. I'm just waiting on the bus bar, well, the fuse box bus bar that I'm going to use in the back, so that way I can hook everything up. Got some wires hanging everywhere. But yeah, usually I try to clean up the boat a little bit for you guys so you get a good overview of what it looks like, but if I move anything right now, I'm going to lose it. So yeah, I'm getting the understanding of this so I can put out a really good video for you guys. That's going to be next week. But for now, we're going to talk about the trolling motor mount. Okay, so looking at the opposite side, there's nothing there. That's what I started with over here. Maybe you can tell, but my boat curves upwards. So the point up there is taller than the point back here. So that's something that I needed to compensate for on the box. You want your trolling motor sitting as flat as possible so that the rest of this is in the water the way that it should be. So back here, this is raised 2 inches. I took some scrapped 1-inch squared aluminum tubing, 2 pieces of it, put it on top of each other, and that's what the back is back here. From there, I took the 2-inch piece of angled aluminum that basically runs the entire side right here. Up here, this is only 1.5 inches tall as far as this piece of angled aluminum. So I measured from the top down 1.5 inches, made a mark, kept it at 2 inches back here, drew a straight line from that 1.5 inch spot all the way to the 2 inch, which obviously gave me a diagonal line, and then I just cut that excess aluminum off of this piece and on the other side. Inside of here, I had to make brackets to mount it down to the actual boat, and that's just out of 2-inch angled aluminum, and I had to put a 1-inch squared tubing backing on these so that it stuck out far enough so I could run the bolt through. All that is held together with stainless steel hardware. Up front, I didn't do anything except for add some flat pieces of aluminum. You can see that's the 2-inch piece of angled aluminum. There's some flat pieces in there just to hold it flat against the boat, and then right in there is the other piece of 2-inch. So basically this is a frame, and then this top piece is separate. Now the reason I wanted to do that is because I'm going to have to upgrade this trolling motor. Some of you may not know this already, but I did decide to run the 24 volts on the back trolling motor since I had to buy one anyways. So I did stick another battery back there. This one right now is only a 12 volt 45 pound, and it is not going to be enough for this. So I am going to have to upgrade this, and when that time comes, all I got to do is get these rivets out, this top plate will come out, and I'll be able to just mount the new one to the bottom of that. As for the foot pedal, this is screwed down into this hatch. It still lifts up. It's kind of a pain, and it only goes so far because of the front piece there, but hopefully with that new trolling motor that won't be that way. I drilled a hole right here. All my wires run down into there, and that is just the back side of this lip right here. So they funnel down into here. They come out the end. My positive runs this way. My negative is way back in there. And I used 8-gauge wire to run this trolling motor. So because I'm using 8-gauge wire there, and my tubes that run down the side of the boat, they're only 1/2-inch PVC. Both of those wires did not fit down the. So ideally I wanted all the trolling motor wires to run down the same side, but that wasn't going to happen. So my positive runs one way and my negative runs the other. One big thing to remember about building this mount is that whatever you do, you need to make sure that it's very secure to the boat. this is going to have a lot of torque on it when you're in the water and trying to move it left and right. So the last thing you want is anything to be loose on this mount, because it's just going to get worse. Any of the links for any of the products are going to be in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching.